Dave Snyder here. It is October the 6th, 2012, Saturday. And I've been sick for a week, still kind of sick a little bit. And I noticed a lot of comments on my videos, pretty negative. But, the other day I made this video, and it's the first half of it, isn't that great. But you've seen, when I get to this point in the video where I notice this big circle right here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. I'll make it full screen here. Let me see. Full screen. Okay, I made this video the other day and I saw this circle in the clouds, right here, this weather pattern. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and play the video.
I'm gonna just use the same crater I always do. Watch, we'll see if it fits. If it don't, I'll find the right one.
Hope you can hear it. Okay, I saw that weather pattern, and this is what I did. I put down the same crater I always did. See it?
Okay, here we go.
Choose the same crater, Mare Oriental crater, reversed over the Earth.
So easy. Look at that. How easy
and I just put it right in place, just like that. You've seen me do it. I did it right there in front of everybody.
Look at how easy that is.
Then when
it's got to be that right.
I mean, it fits so perfect there. You see the curve and everything like that. It fits perfectly. Okay, then what happened? I'll skip ahead, and you can see where I show.
Does that look like it's?
I show it over the land. I take the weather away and just show it over the land. Hold on. Here we go, right here.
I don't know. That looks pretty good to me.
Oh, coming up.
Pretty close. See how it follows the.
I mean, I lined it up to the weather. You see how I lined it up to the weather right here. This is I lined it up to the clouds. That fit right there. That fit right there. So
you see that now.
That all fit.
You see that.
And then I take the. Here, let me get to that part where I take the weather away
black
here.
Spot right there. The gold comes from the moon. Never prove it, I guess, because nobody's ever been to the damn moon.
Damn it.
That's in the weather.
Okay, here it is over the land. Now, when you see all of this stuff fit, after I just lined it up over the weather, I used just the weather to align that. And it took the weather away and showed, and then you can see it over the land right here. You can see the whole west coast, the whole shape of everything is in there.
Yeah,
the whole shape, it's all in there. Whole shape.
You can always tell when turn the borders on. That helps too.
Turn the borders on, you can see. Look at this. The whole western United States, you can see the line. Watch.
It outlines everything. You see this line that comes through there. Let's check it out.
I mean, look at that. Now I'm going to shut the video off. I'm just going to show you. We're going to go to that video.
I swear, if there was a lot.
Now I'll just shut that off. I got it set up already. This is the same overlay. I fine-tuned it just a little bit, and it's in the same place. But I mean, I just moved it over just a little bit to line up. This is the center of the impact right there at the Great Lakes right there. That's the center of the impact. It's very well aligned right now. I mean, you can see the whole western half of the United States. You come up here, and you see this line that comes across right here. See this line, that angle? Okay, you see the same angle right here in North America, up here in Canada. You see the same angle right there. And you see how it kind of crisscross, these two intersect and make a point right there. And you can see the same thing right there. I mean, it's all there. So I'm just saying, look, that's what happens when you do this. So this is what I see. I see this. Then you turn on the weather, and the weather patterns just fit really good everywhere. Look at this right here, that little pattern right there, right over the top of that little spot right there. I showed so many of these, and it's. Look, I can't prove the moon's hit the Earth. This is the only thing. All I can do is show you what I'm seeing here. This is either the moon has hit the Earth, or these images are fake, right? That are either that. I mean, and they're predicting my every move. Basically, they've got this picture will fit everywhere I put it. If the moon didn't hit the Earth, that's got to be the case. So I mean, the moon's hit the Earth a bunch of times. I mean, you look at Earth's history. You look at the Rocky Mountains. How were they created? Look at just look at everything. And think about it. Look at the Gulf of Mexico. This is like the whole shape of Gulf of Mexico right here. Look at this whole thing, shaped like the Gulf of Mexico. This whole little area right here. Look at that. So I mean, it's the center of the Great Lakes. Look at this right here. Look at this area right here, and then look at Superior right here. That's the center of the impact, right there. Look at the continental shelf of Florida right here. Look at this see this big shape that goes right around here? Look at this big shape that goes right around the outside of Florida right here on the moon. There's your whole continental shelf right there, basically. Look at that. With Florida in there. You can see Florida's in there. You can see where this comes up, and you can see all that. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, there's something to that. When I line it up to the weather, and then you see the weather's changed today. The weather is totally different. It doesn't even look the same. I mean, the weather, it fits, but it doesn't fit as good as it did that day, but it still fits. Wherever there's weather, it fits. But you still see. I use the weather to line it up, and then when I take the weather away and just look at it over the land, you see that's what you get. So I don't see how that's how you can even question that. Either the pictures are fake or the moon's hit the earth a bunch of times. Now I got another one I've been working on. I got to pause for a second. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. I had to cough for a minute. Okay, so here we go. What was I working on? Let's see. Spain. I just call it Spain because, like, Spain is the center of it. Okay, this is a new alignment that I was working on last night. It seems to fit pretty damn good. Okay, it's not real clear, but I can see what's going on with with all the lines and everything. And I marked Stonehenge right there because I knew it was in the area. So it's pretty close to the center of the impact. Maybe that's what they're marking right there. You know, it's possible. It's very possible. Somebody marked that as the center of the impact, but the actual center is right there. But you could, you know, any of this could be considered the center of the impact. Is, you know, it's just where you're gonna build it. So anyways, going through this image, this overlay here, I got a lot of things fitting pretty well. Let me just start out with Iceland up here. The island of Iceland, right in this little spot right here, I do believe. Right there. You can see how it fits in there really good. It's the shape of Iceland right there. That is. And you can see the lines that come around. I mean, I can see the lines. It takes practice looking at these images, but you can see that there's a line that comes across right here with the island right there. Okay, you see the same thing. There's the island, and you see this line that comes across right here. See the line? Okay, I see that. And just remember, I'm using a 42-inch screen. I see pretty good. And then you come over here, and you see like Sweden, and this area here. You can see what shapes that area. Excuse me. Head's still kind of stuffed up here. But you know, it gets old seeing people that. I mean, look, I'm just trying to point out something here, what I see, and if you can't see it, maybe you should take a look on your own. Okay, here's like this V shape, this line that comes down, and you see this V shape cut right here in the back, right there, and you can see the same. Here, I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a line that comes down right here, and a line that comes. You can see this V shape right here. It comes to a point. You can see where it would come to a point right about here, and then also inside this picture, inside this circle, you can see there's a square pattern right here. Look at this. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I can see it. And then I see this fits right in here too. Right here. Hold on, getting kind of slow here. That could go right there very easily. And then you see all the same shapes of this area here. At least I do, anyways. And yeah, you can see Iceland up there. You can see all this stuff lined up pretty well over here. You can see there's an edge of an impact right here. There's an edge of an impact, and they talk about in the historic, way back, ancient times, that the comet hit this area, right? A comet hit this area, and there was a great flood, right? That flooded this all of Europe, basically. And I don't think it was a comet myself. I do not think it was a comet. I think that goes right there. I checked even the weather patterns seem to fit pretty well with the pattern of this. You can see, like up here, you can see pretty well this pattern fits pretty good right there. I'm sure it'll get better too. It'll fit better eventually. It fit better last night actually. But anyways, enough of that. But I just want to point that out. I mean, when you see the weather patterns, like there's a weather pattern in South America right now. This one right here. This big circular shape fits right. See how it holds to the shape of the land? Okay, well, there's a reason why. I mean, you start putting in here, I want to put this one. I'll try this one real quick. I had this one set up last night. I was working on this impact here. See how that cloud fits right in there? And I mean, even up around here, you can see how it fits in the lines. See that or not? But look at the curve right here, how it holds perfectly to that edge. Last night was a little bit better, but I can still see the curve of that edge. I mean, that edge is there. It's on the moon. It's the same curve. Everything that's exactly. This weather just seems to be made for the moon. If you ask me, the way it fits. That's an absolute right there, where I pointed out before that there's an impact right here in South America, right there. That's the center of it. I pointed out the center. That's the center of the impact. There it is. It happens to be right there. You can see this area here. Look at that. Here, turn the weather off. And then you look in the land. Look at the land, how it just goes over the land. Fits beautifully there. See the details. I'll go slow. And you got the curve down here. Curve South America. The curves right here. You can see all that in this. You see this. Watch. It goes there. It does go there. I know it does. It hits there. And I'm trying to get it all put together as one set of impacts, but it's difficult to do because it's, I don't know, it seems, it's just difficult. Very difficult to do. Here's the Marianas Trench impact, one I did recently. Showed that. The one where they're hiding the weather. I was saying they're hiding the weather. They haven't hid the weather in a while because it hasn't had that much in this. But you can still see it still fits. It still fits there. Shape and everything's still right. It'll get better. Anyways, I guess I'll just end it there. You know, you can. I'm not saying anybody has to believe it, but you can do this yourself and you see for yourself. So, I'm just showing you what I see. There's so much more to it. So much more that I don't even have time to just, I just don't have time to go over it today. All right. Have a good day.